Hey guys, and welcome back to Speaking with Jay. This is episode 3, and I'm so excited because I have my former classmate Kellen with me. And today we're going to be discussing what do you do when people do not support you. So I'm going to let Kellen introduce himself. Like I said, I've known him for like 20 years. So,
Been that long?
yes, for real, for real. We old.
Okay.
So he's going to introduce himself and what he does, and then we'll get into it. Y'all, we at church, so never mind what y'all hear in the background.
All right. First of all, I want to thank Jessica for bringing me on this particular episode. This girl right here is off the chain, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go get her book. Make sure y'all go get her book. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna support her on her shirt. But my name is Kellen Allen, and I'm an up-and-coming inspirational speaker, motivator, and I've been doing it for about a couple of years now. So that's what I love to do, and that's what I do. Got any questions, follow me on Instagram, inspiration_from_Kels. I'll let you go.
And I'll put it underneath so you guys can follow him. I think what made me want to ask him to come on and do this with me is because I'm just proud of the man, the father, the husband that he's become, and so that's why I wanted to do this with him. But we're going to get into it because, we don't take too much of your time. We're going to get into what do you do when people don't support you. So the other week, I was talking to Kellen, and he was like, how do you handle when people don't support you? And so I'm going to let you take it from here. What's been going on to where you feel like, you might have seen where people haven't supported you?
The thing is with that is so, for one, just there's so much negativity going on in the world today. So when I come with the positive vibe and the laughter, and I come with that, and it's authentic and it's real.
Right.
A lot of people, they don't promote positivity.
Right.
They would rather promote negativity but not positivity. So with that being said is like, if somebody say, Kels, you need to put that out there, or Jessica, you should do that, it be those main ones that tell us to put it out there, but they don't support it. Or they be like, okay, you're doing that, but they keep bringing up your past.
Right.
Because they're not used to you speaking positive. They so used to you being negative, or your former life.
Right.
But as you grow and get older, you realize there's a lot of positivity out there. So a lot of people don't support it because they know you personally. You get more supporters when you from a stranger
right.
than from a family member or a close friend.
Well, I totally agree with you. And so my book was released at the end of 2018, and I noticed that I've had like even family members that I think, for certain they're going to support me, and then they actually don't, and it's kind of offensive. And even coming out with my book, it was a difficult thing because I'm telling my whole life, and then there's drugs, there's sex, there's all kind of stuff involved. But I had to realize that this was something that God had spoken to me, and I would be doing a disservice if I wasn't actually doing what it is that He asked me to do. So I had to continue to do it. And you know what? A lot of times people say stop following the people on social media, or like, not be friends with them. But I don't even think that's necessary. You can allow them to witness you be the best you, because
right.
I think just like Pastor Keon, I think what makes him such a wonderful speaker and a teacher is the fact that he's real and he's being honest and transparent.
He's authentic.
Right. Transparency is the most important thing to help and heal others, but also to help yourself, because I feel so free and more confident in all of those things because I know I'm doing what's right. I know I'm doing what God has told me to do. And so that would be my advice to you, because we all have a past. Right. No matter if they're supporting you and you see it or you don't see it, they're watching you. And some of them can be even intimidated by what it is that you actually are doing.
Right.
But I feel like either they will step up or they will have to move to the side. And like Pastor Keon says, people are there for seasons, and maybe it's not their season to go with you, and you will meet greater and better people who need to be there, need to be in your circle.
Right. And I totally agree with that because when God calls you to do something, do a greater work, He's going to take you out of your comfort zone. And the thing is, what we got to remember is we got to do our work so God can get the glory. So we won't follow. So we won't be so people. How can I put it?
Like we won't be
So
people.
we won't be people motivated or people driven.
I like that. I like that.
We won't be people, driven by, oh, I didn't get a like, or oh, I didn't get a heart or whatever, or I didn't get a specific message. But that's not the case. As long as you keep working unto God, God is going to rise you up to that occasion, and He's going to draw all men to you. So we got to continue
and who
to keep.
needs to be there with you.
Right. Who needs to be there for you? So it's like when you don't get that support, yeah, it hurts. But at the end of the day, you got to know, like you said, you got to know God called you to do this.
Mm-hmm.
God called you to say this and say that. So somebody sees it.
Right.
A hater gonna see it. They gonna scroll. They might not hit that like button,
But they watching
see
it.
They see
you
it.
ever seen like when they be on your story and you watching every story, but you ain't hit one like button?
Right, and I got a few of them too. Yeah, you. Yeah, but yeah, that's how I feel about it. And like how to handle it now is you don't entertain it.
Right.
You don't put that the energy that you put into it of like wondering why they're not liking it. You can take that energy and flip it. And be like, you know what? That particular person may not like it, but it's somebody out there that does like it.
They're gonna
like
it,
support it.
And they're gonna need it too. Because that's what I found. Because a lot of people, when I'm making my, comments or posts, or if I'm speaking or making a video or whatever, sometimes it's for me to help me, and other people will message me or comment and say, hey, that word right there, it helps me. And I feel like at the end of the day, if I'm helping somebody, shoot, that's all that matters.
That's it. Because like you get those messages, I get a couple of them, especially from men.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you see when men step out and be vulnerable and let God use them,
right,
and speak out, that allows other men who's timid or don't have a voice, like I be these people voices that be in my DM or in my inbox.
Right.
It's like, well, Kels, I didn't know you went through that, or I needed that because I'm going through a divorce, or thought about killing myself.
Mm-hmm.
All these things is real. Like life is real. Depression and everything. So when you post something, you may not like it, but somebody else like, man, I needed that because they was one bullet away from taking their life.
And then also I think what strikes me, and that's why I made you my marvelous male this Monday, is because a lot of, especially black men, they don't feel comfortable, like you said, being vulnerable. And they need to see people that look like them, who have passed like them, and see how you have, become a better person. And so you set the tone and the mode, and you are a model of what men of God should look like. So right. I think you're doing an amazing job.
And I appreciate that. And the thing about it though, I'm not standing as a weak man. Because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people see praising God as being weak,
mm-hmm.
or being a man of God as being weak. No, at the end of the day, that's the opposite. Being a man of God, that's attractive.
Right.
Because God sees it, so He's like, you know what? I gotta bless that because He's giving
right.
me all the glory and all the praise. Am I perfect? No, I'm far from it. I'm way far from that. If we sit there and did a book on Jessica's past or even my past, y'all would look at us crazy. Like, how did y'all survive that? Or how would you be in that position? But let me say this: God doesn't qualify. He doesn't qualify certain people. He qualifies the call.
Right.
So basically, it's like, okay, Kellen, you did this. Jessica, you did that. Okay, I'm still gonna call you out because I'm gonna bring you out so you can stand and give Him the glory. The thing is about it, we can't glorify ourselves.
Right.
We can't do that. So once we glorify Jesus and we there, I don't see nothing wrong.
I think too, when you just said that, that made me think about like what I've been taught, because I was raised Catholic, so how I'm learning now in church is not how I was necessarily taught as a Catholic. Not that there's anything wrong with being Catholic, because I still practice some of those values, but I think, like you said, sometimes God will pick the worst of the worst, because then when you look at them and this person has changed for the better, you know that it's nothing but God.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know it's in the Bible. Everybody God uses had a past.
They
Everybody.
start Bible study, y'all.
Everybody. They can start it. We're going to go in there later. Everybody God uses had a past. If you read your Bible, everybody God used had a past.
Exactly. Well, you got anything else to say?
Bless you tonight, Lord.
Bless you tonight. Okay, guys. Thank you again for tuning in. Sorry, y'all. Thank you again for tuning in to Speaking with Jay, the author. I will leave Kellen's information below. Make sure you subscribe and follow.